Strong foul.
What's that? Give me that.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by... Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Chamberlain is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Thompson, and it's Barrett in at the 3 spot. And for the Thunder, LeBron James is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Wembanyama. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. Greg, we've got 2 of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Shot clock at 6.
Light it up.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Thompson in the corner. Golden State moving the ball around. Green inside the 3-point line. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Tatum. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Tatum kicks to KD. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Curry passes to Chamberlain. Here's Barrett. Back to Chamberlain. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Thompson. Right side Green, the three, and Thompson is good for three.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot off. It makes him so much more lethal.
Giannis a screen on Thompson. And here's Tatum for three. And the Thunder another three.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Thompson outside. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. LeBron against Curry. LeBron with the bucket.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do it.
Timeout. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Warriors, fourth.
It was true team basketball we saw out of them. Always willing to work together, no one making himself bigger than the team.
On the wing, Green. Antetokounmpo defending. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Chamberlain got 6.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, and here's Tatum for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds in this game. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. LeBron against Curry. Over James. Curry can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Pass to Barry. Back to Curry. The 3 ball. Thunder with the rebound. They're getting their first look at the season of the Warriors in this one.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Now here's Giannis. Wembanyama, a screen. Antetokounmpo. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Warriors miss again. The Thunder leading by 9. Here's KD. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And it's good for 2.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. The kick out to Tatum. On the three off target. Warriors trail by 7. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Driving. Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Okay, I see you.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed. Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Antetokounmpo's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Substitution for the Warriors. Chris Mullin.
Here's Harrison. Throws it up high, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Curry can't get it to go.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
In the corner, Tatum with it. James kicks to Tatum. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Now here's Curry. He has yet to score. Second shot opportunity. And deep, Chamberlain drops it in.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Tatum passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for James. Curry with the steal. Pass to Harrison. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Giannis. It's deflected. Back to LeBron. The 3 from KD. And the Thunder another 3.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game. Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And it became very clear, very early, RJ, that Wembanyama is legit and a very special player. Generational.
You never know until those first few games, but it was immediate how different Wemby is going to be. He has already met those lofty expectations that we all had for him.
Richard, with this season just underway, how long do you think it takes for a player to mesh with his new team?
It really depends on if you have a previous relationship or not. You may go to a team with guys you know, you'll mesh right away, or it may take a little bit longer if you're a bit unfamiliar.
Barry's checked in for the Warriors. Hardaway comes in for Stephen Curry. And there's the contact on the jam. He gets the whistle, but not the bucket, so 2 shots coming up for him.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Misses the free throw.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Warriors trail by 13. Mullen passes to Thurman. 1:37 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Thompson. 5 to shoot. And Durant sends it back.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Thurman's shot is good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's James. The Warriors making the shot. And yes, it's good.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Mullen against Tatum. Thompson outside. Pass to Barry. Over onto Kumbo. Barry misses. Oklahoma City leading by 13. To the paint. And Giannis throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Antetokounmpo's gotten everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Thompson outside. Cranes the three-pointer. Thompson's got 6.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson to look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
No good from Durant. Warriors trail by 12. Outside Hardaway. There's the lob to the hoop.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
Here's James. The kick out to Tatum. Lets the three fly. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 10-point lead. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
We've got Tatum. James is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Free throw good. Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Warriors trail by 11. Barry the pass to Harrison. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Hardaway. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now here's James. His last outing, he had 24 points. Here's Antetokounmpo. Spiked it away. Now the Warriors moving it up. Mullen for 3.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helped him knock away that one.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in.
Number 23, Draymond Green.
Down low, here's Thurman. And the rejection by And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Blocked again.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot open.
And here's Tatum for three. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 6 assists now in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. That they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Defensive foul. Nate Thurman.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now. Well, Draymond has a special talent for setting guys up, especially for his position.
Wembanyama, a screen on Mullen. James finds Wembanyama.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Warriors trail by 17.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And so Steve Kerr calls. For the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. In here for the Thunder. Jared Allen's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Holmgren comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Norman Powell's checked in for LeBron. And it's Kevin Durant in for Tatum. Pass to Thurman. Hardaway against Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. And that one is hammered home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
KD passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Powell, that's good.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, that's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA.
Plays the game with a lot of ferocity. Draymond won't take no for an answer.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Thurman. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Thurman's got 13.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Shot's good by Durant.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
Pass to Barry. Here's Mullen. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while. He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Here's Thompson. Allen defending. There's a screen. Inside. Here's Thurman. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thurman's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Allen with the screen for Powell. Pass to Allen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Allen's got his first 2 points.
For a big, Allen is so fluid, setting a pick and then gracefully rolling into position.
Double foul.
The Warriors have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Golden State. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor. And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Pass to Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint. Already here is eye-opening.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Jared Allen. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chet Holmgren. James checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Jason Tatum in for Durant. Mullins checked in for the Warriors.
And love watching Mullins shoot the ball. A terrific scorer, especially from the mid-range.
Here's James. And Wembanyama finds Tatum. LeBron against Mullen. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Green, the pass to Thurman. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. Three-pointer. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors, trailing by 10.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there, Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Curry with the 3. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Curry.
Here's James. That one, no good. Mullen with the defensive effort. Here's Green, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's LeBron. Outside Tatum. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Good, and it's Tatum. Picking up the assist.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Thompson. Fires for three. And another three for Golden State.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giannis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta. I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's LeBron. Here's Antetokounmpo. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Curry on the wing. Outside, Green. Chamberlain with a screen on Tatum. Green bounce pass. Kept alive. The putback. Outside for Curry. The 3-ball from Curry.
Honestly, guys, Curry is... the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Wembanyama finishing the alley-oop.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Green, the pass to Chamberlain. Now Curry. Over LeBron. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. LeBron passes to Antetokounmpo. James driving. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Thompson. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
13 foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, LeBron James, shooting 1.
Free throw good, James.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Green passes to Chamberlain. LeBron grabs the miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And they double up LeBron. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so we wrap up the first half. Thunder lead by 7. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Standing. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year rated. Thanks for joining us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Warriors trail by 7. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Draymond Green is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Barry. And it's Curry in at the point.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Barry, and the rejection by Tatum. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's LeBron. The kick out to Tatum. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Chamberlain got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. On its way from Curry for 2. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to James. Wembanyama sets a screen for James. It's stolen by Curry. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And guys, the thing about Will, he says he runs the 40 in 4.4. That's elite wide receiver speed. But don't forget, the guy's 7 feet tall and close to 300 pounds.
Oh, 3 ball, Wembanyama.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And now an 11-point Thunder lead. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guys. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Here's Chamberlain. Chamberlain controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Going inside. Second chance shot, and Giannis will lay it in. Giannis has got 16.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Pass to Barry. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Takes a 3. Outside for Curry. The second chance effort. LeBron with the block.
And Bron with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. The kick out to Tatum. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect. The guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. Here's Chamberlain, and he banks in the layup. Chamberlain got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
And James throws it down.
If you're the defender, what do you do there? How do you really play LeBron in the pick and roll?
Here's Green. 7 points in the game.
And here's a look at the stats for Tatum. Last season, he played outstanding. He put up about 27 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Tatum dishes to Antetokounmpo. Tatum setting the pick for Giannis. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Curry. Chamberlain a screen. There's the three. The shot by Curry, no good.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half. He's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
First personal foul.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And Thompson kicks to Curry from deep three-point land. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 13 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store. And now a look at Victor Wembanyama here. He's coming off an excellent season. First in blocks, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Porzingis, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Kevin Durant comes in for Jason Tatum. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Mullen with the 3. And James pulls it down. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Mullen. James, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside for KD. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Warriors with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Mullen with the ball. He's picked up by James.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
They get it again. Outside, KD. From deep three-point land. And it's Curry with the rebound. The 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Chamberlain with a screen on Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Mullen dishes to Curry. Another shot. Curry getting it done on the boards.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Here's James. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Oklahoma City.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it. Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Harrison, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. The lead is 15. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Porzingis breaking tendencies with that catch and shoot.
The Warriors' shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic. Of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The Thunder leading by 19 points. Durant kicks to LeBron. Porzingis with a screen on Mullen. A pass to Porzingis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Why not throw it up to Porzingis? That's what he's there for.
56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That's to Curry. Fires away from outside. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter. LeBron passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to LeBron. Porzingis kicks to KD. Charity swipe shot. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Pass to James. Durant in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Harrison. Antetokounmpo defending. With 2 seconds left, and it's good on the layup.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Oklahoma City. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today. State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo is out there with James. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the 2-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Thurman's shot is good. Thurman's got 19 points.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Oklahoma City leading by 16. Here's James, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Soft touch on the floater from James. It's impressive how well he can adjust his mechanics to almost any situation.
Pass to Hardaway. To the inside, Thurman. They kick it out to Green. And it's off from 3-point range. Giannis outside. And Giannis throws it down.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Pass to Hardaway. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Basket counts.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Thunder have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Cunningham outside. Porzingis with a screen on Hardaway. Hardaway with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, how about the quick feet there by Hardaway? Terrific at getting to his spot on the floor.
That free throw good from Hardaway. The Thunder leading by 15. LeBron right side. LeBron is doubled. Antetokounmpo finds Porzingis. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 5 assists in the game. And here is Hardaway to the middle. Here's Thurman. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Thurman's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Giannis with it. Hardaway picks him up. On the wing, James. And he converts the layup. James has got 14 points here in the second half.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Here's Hardaway. Here's Thurman. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Over in the corner, Cunningham. That three off the mark. Warriors trail by 16. Here's Hardaway. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. Lets it go from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside. Out to Thompson. Launches it. Thompson with the 3.
Because of his footwork and fundamentals, Thompson always looks on balance and does a great job of squaring his shoulders.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. For the Thunder, Wembanyama comes in for Porzingis, and it's Tatum in for Gilgeous-Alexander. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Harrison, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's LeBron. James gets inside and finishes.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Pass to Barry. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Giannis. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Giannis outside. To the paint. Tatum gets it inside.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
On the wing, Mullen. Covered by Cunningham. The shot's good from Mullen.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Now here's James. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Up top, Curry. Shoots over James. Curry's shot is off.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
It's stolen by Cunningham. Giannis with it. Chamberlain picks him up. And the dunk by Tatum.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
Warriors trail by 18. Curry from deep three-point land. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Cunningham for 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Cunningham's got 6 here in this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Curry passes to Harrison. Curry against James. Harrison, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Giannis dishes to Tatum. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Cunningham outside. 6 to shoot. Giannis kicks to Cunningham. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Draymond Green is checked in for Golden State. Klay Thompson comes in for Mullen. On defense, the Warriors. To end the run. Nice shot by Thompson.
And Klay looking opportunistic in transition. Great job executing there.
The Thunder leading by 19. Outside, James. Stolen by Thompson. It's stolen by Cunningham. Lobbed up there for Cunningham. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Warriors trail by 21. Down low. Here's Thompson over Cunningham. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And he recovers it. Back to LeBron. Poked away. Here's Thurman. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Thunder.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Tatum finds Wembanyama. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Wembanyama, a screen on Johnson. And it's Wembanyama with the jam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Here's Harrison. Antetokounmpo defending. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Cunningham inside. Guarded by Hardaway. Johnson against LeBron. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Johnson surveying the floor. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jason. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
Just got to have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always got to be aggressive and just make the right play.
You're like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird, but it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, LeBron James.